Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video it is going to be a full in-depth beginners makeup tutorial on how to prep your skin, how to apply makeup step by step, and explaining each and every step as I do it. So if you want to know how I achieved this look with all these steps of makeup that you should know as a beginner, and also all of these makeup products are super affordable, so it is great for beginners. And yeah, if you want to know how I achieved this really simple, easy, basic makeup look, then please do continue watching. First thing first, I cleansed my face using the Dermavive Hydra cleanser. This is very nice, soft and gentle on your skin, and yet it cleans all the impurities away. Then I followed it up using the Neutriderm Vitamin E moisturizing lotion. So I took a generous amount of the moisturizer and just applied and massaged into my skin very well. It is very important that you prep your skin using a nice moisturizer before you apply makeup. Only then your makeup sits well on top of your skin. Also blending the moisturizer onto my neck because your neck also needs good moisturization. Once the moisturizer is completely settled onto my skin, I'm gonna apply my sunscreen. This is the EBA Invisible SPF 50 sunscreen. It is also very essential to apply your sunscreen, not for makeup but just to protect your skin from harmful rays of the sun. So make sure you apply your sunscreen as well, and blending that completely well into my skin. Then begins the makeup part. So I'm going to take my Miss Claire eyebrow pencil in the shade dark brown. This is a very good, inexpensive yet good quality eyebrow pencil. I'm using the spoolie end to comb through my brows first, and then I'm going to take the pencil side and gently and softly start filling in any gaps that I can see in my eyebrows, starting from the tail and moving on to the inner portion of my eyebrows. Make sure to use a soft hand while you fill in your eyebrows because that is what gives the most natural effect. And just use your natural hair growth as your guide. Once that is done, I'm going to comb my brows using the spoolie again to set and make sure my eyebrows are well put together. Then I'm going to take my PAC Take Cover Concealer in the shade Honey Drop, and I'm going to apply a generous amount of that concealer on top of my eyelids, as well as to clean on the bottom area of my eyebrow to make my eyebrows look more sharper. And I'm going to blend it out using my PAC 219 concealer blending brush in gentle dabbing motion. And once the concealer is blended out, I'm going to set the base using a nice loose powder just to make sure that there are no creases on top of my eyelids. For eyeshadow, I'm using my Makeup Revolution Reloaded eyeshadow palette in the variant Velvet Rose. I'm going to pick up that neutral warm toned matte eyeshadow on a blending brush and applying that on the crease of my eye, starting from the outer corner and moving to the inner corner in back and forth motion, and holding my brush very softly to do that, because it is very important that you get a good blend of your eyeshadow on top of your eyelid. So I'm just blending that until I see no harsh lines on the crease. And also I'm going to hydrate my lips using a lip balm. This is the Kiss Me lip balm from the drugstore company. I forgot to do it earlier, so I'm doing it now, and this is also very important. Then going in with the Velvet Rose eyeshadow palette again from Makeup Revolution, picking up that really deep matte brown chocolatey eyeshadow on a tapered blending brush and just tapping the eyeshadow on the very outer V of my eye, like so, to define my eyes. So I've just placed that on the outer V, and then I'm going to take a clean blending brush to soften the edges of this dark brown, because as I said, we don't want any harsh lines in our eye makeup or our face makeup anywhere. So it is very, very important that you blend each and every product that you apply on your face thoroughly. Once I'm happy with the blending, I'm going to go in with this beautiful champagne gold shimmery eyeshadow, and I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush and apply that on the empty space of my eyelid, which is the 2/3 of my eyelids where there is no eyeshadow at all. So I'm just gently pressing the eyeshadow downwards, and this is gonna make sure that you get the maximum color payoff from any eyeshadow. Then I'm gonna dig into this matte black eyeshadow from the same palette on a flat blunt brush like so, and I'm gonna create an eyeliner. Instead of applying a liquid eyeliner, I'm gonna use this matte black eyeshadow to create an illusion of an eyeliner, starting from the center of my top lash line, slowly creating those dashes and connecting them to create an eyeliner like effect. If you're a beginner who struggles with creating your eyeliner, try using an eyeshadow as an eyeliner first to get the hang of it, and I'm pretty sure you will improve your skills of eyeliner. Moving on to the face, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer in a matte variant and just applying that to the main areas of my face and blending it out using my fingertips. Now I've chosen a matte primer because my skin type is super oily, but if you have a drier skin type, make sure you use a dewier primer for your skin, because this can dry out your skin type. I'm just blending that thoroughly onto my face using my fingertips, and I'm just gonna let the primer sink into my skin for a minute or so, and then I'm gonna pick up my foundation, which is the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Finish Foundation, and my shade is Caramel. So I worked that foundation on the back of my hand on my buffing brush, and then I'm starting to apply the foundation from the center of my face in gentle dabbing motion like so. Never use swiping motion to apply your foundation, because that doesn't really apply your foundation, but your foundation is going to become all patchy. So make sure you use gentle dabbing motion to blend your foundation smoothly onto your face without any harsh lines. And I'm just doing that all over my face, making sure to dab my foundation brush each time I put the brush onto my face. I'm applying very little of the foundation on my forehead because my forehead doesn't need a lot of coverage, and this e.l.f. foundation is very, very beautiful. It has a medium coverage, so it looks perfect as a natural foundation. So if you're a beginner, you can absolutely try this out. You will face no issue in blending the foundation or working with the foundation. Again, I'm going to take the PAC Take Cover Concealer in the shade Honey Drop, and I'm going to use that to highlight my face. So I'm applying the concealer on the under eyes, on the inner corners of the under eyes as well as the outer corners. Also applying the concealer on the center of my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow and chin, only a little bit, not too much, and these are the areas that I like to highlight. So I'm taking my PAC 219 concealer blending brush again, and again using soft dabbing motion to blend my concealer, because whenever you use liquid or cream products, make sure you dab your brush instead of swiping it. That's what makes your base makeup look super nice and flawless. Again, I'm gently dabbing the concealer on my under eyes here. And because I've chosen a lighter shade of concealer, you will see how much brightness it brings to my under eyes. So yeah, that is why we choose a lighter shade of concealer to highlight your face. Then to set everything in place, I'm using my Palladio rice powder. This is again a matte finish powder. So I'm applying very, very little of the powder using the applicator sponge that comes along with the packaging. So I'm applying very little on the under eyes to set my concealer in place, and make sure to apply the powder as soon as you finish blending in your concealer, because your concealer might crease. So yeah, make sure to do it immediately. Then to set the rest of the makeup, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me compact powder in the shade Toffee Caramel, and I'm just taking a little bit of the powder on a fluffy powder brush and just dabbing the powder all over my face like so to set the rest of the face. This is a very good inexpensive compact powder as well, and also it adds a bit of coverage. And then I'm gonna use the same fluffy powder brush to brush off any excess powder underneath my eyes. Going in with the Revolution eyeshadow palette again, I'm going to take the same deep dark chocolatey matte brown eyeshadow on a pencil brush and just applying the eyeshadow on my lower lash line, just to make sure that my lower lash line doesn't look too bare and my eye is well defined and nothing looks bare. Now to coat my lashes, I'm using my Maybelline False Lash Lift Mascara. So the way to apply your mascara is to go really close to your lashes using the wand and gently pull the wand upwards in wiggling motions, and that's gonna create a beautiful volumizing effect on your lashes. I'm also coating my lower lashes to define them. Now to contour my face, I'm using the Sugar Cosmetics Contour de Force contouring palette. This is a great palette for beginners since this has a bronzer, a blush and a highlight. So the place that you apply your contour is starting from the top of your ear till the corner of your mouth, but you don't go all the way into the corner of your mouth. You stop right where your eye sort of ends. So that is where I'm applying my contour in soft sweeping motion and using very less of the product and gently building on top of it to achieve the desired definition for my face. Also applying the same contouring powder on my perimeters of my forehead and blending it into my hairline, and also defining my jawline, because if you want a sharper looking face, you have to define your jawline. And then taking a blending brush to apply the contour on the either sides of my nose to make them look sharper. Then I'm going to take the beautiful corally matte blush from the Sugar palette again, and I'm going to smile, and the bulge that you see on my cheek is called the apple of my cheek. So I'm just going to cover this entire area using the blush, and this is where you typically apply your blusher. And make sure to apply blusher in little amounts. Again, you can build it up according to your wish if you feel like there is only a little amount of the blusher. And I'm just blending that softly onto the edges of my contour as well, so that nothing looks separate. Now to highlight, I'm using my Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter, which is a beautiful soft highlighter, and also you can make it intense if you build it up. The place that I apply my highlighter is the tops of my cheekbones. If you press your finger on the cheeks, you will see a bone risen on your cheeks, so that is where you applied your highlight. So I'm applying very little of the highlighter on the tops of my cheekbones. I'm applying that and blending it using circular motions to make sure that everything is meshed and melted well together. I'm using the same highlighter to highlight the bridge of my nose, my tip of my nose, my cupid's bow and my chin. And the other places that you would typically highlight is your inner corners of your eyes to bring some brightness there, as well as underneath the arch of your brow bone. This makes your eyebrows look more lifted. I'm gonna blot off the excess lip balm from my lips using a tissue paper, and then I'm gonna line my lips using the Maybelline Color Sensational lip liner in the shade Rich Chocolate. This is a retractable lip liner, and I'm gonna smile like so to stretch my lips, and starting from the center of my bottom lip using short little strokes, I'm just gonna follow the border of my lips and connecting it to the either sides of my lips like so. And this is going to create a nice guide for you to apply your lipstick. So make sure you line your lips before you apply any lipstick onto your lips, and this is going to make your lipstick application super easy. Now for lipstick, I'm using the Colorbar Matte Me As I Am lip color in the shade Outrage. This is a mini lip crayon. It's a beautiful rosy pink lip color and it's a matte finish. So I'm just basically filling in my entire lips, and this is a beautiful color for all skin tones. Pretty much anybody can wear this and it looks very, very beautiful. Now, very important step in makeup is to lock your makeup using a setting spray. I'm using the Faces Canada Ultime Pro Makeup Fixer. I'm just shaking the product really well before I spray it onto my face to activate all the ingredients in the bottle. And I'm going to hold the bottle at an 1 arm distance and lift my face a little bit and spray the setting spray all over my face. And I'm just going to move my face like so in different directions so that the spray gets deposited all over my face evenly. And then I'm just going to let it dry. And that is my finished, basic, simple, in-depth makeup tutorial for beginners. I really hope that I explained each and individual step for you to understand how to apply each product properly on what feature of your face using what kind of tools. So yeah, I really wanted to make this video for all of you beginners out there who struggle to do your makeup, and I really hope that you guys found it useful and helpful. And I tried to keep all the products affordable as well so that you guys can easily recreate. So this is my in-depth makeup look for all you beginners out there. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, comment, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos, and I shall see you guys soon in my next one. Bye.